What's up, everyone? Sean Count Blackgrith here today with an album review, this time of the 2013 Gore House Productions release of Ready for Gore by Colpolscopy. If you are not familiar with Colpolscopy, they are a brutal death metal band, and this is my first exposure to them. And here's my thoughts on this fantastic album. Colpolscopy play a style of brutal death metal that is very familiar, very common, and it's done in a very genuine sort of way, in a very natural sort of progression. The music itself, it's the typical style of brutal death metal with bits of slam and gore grind thrown in here and there, and a little bit of even old school death metal kind of thrown in for good measure. They play the typical style that is kind of known for being a little on the generic side. And in all fairness, the music is a little bit on the generic side, but generic does not always mean bad. I would much rather listen to a generic brutal death metal band than I would a generic old school death metal band. What I'm really enjoying about this album, though, is just how much fun it is to listen to. This is just a heavy, crushing, just absolutely devastating album that is just full of catchy riffs, bone-crushing slams, just disgusting, nauseating vocals that just kind of continue over these just absolutely vile guitar riffs. The drumming is just absolutely spectacular. It's spot on. It's nothing extremely flashy. It's nothing, over the top. And that's kind of the trend for this whole album, is nothing is over the top and flashy. It's just simple, straightforward, and to the point. It gets the job done, and that is what I like. I like a band that puts songwriting and substance over style. It's a simple thing for me. If your band focuses more on being flashy, I'm not going to like you guys. But if you guys put more focus on crafting really good songs that have memorable parts to them, I'm going to like you a lot more than I am, let's say, a band that focuses more on the technical side of things. These guys really do know how to write a damn good song. And that's another thing that I like, is you will remember the riffs, you will remember the tracks. Overall, it's something that we've all heard before, but it's done in such a good way that you keep coming back for more. It's not like it's one of those albums where you listen to it once and you throw it aside. I've listened to this probably a good 20 times, and I love it each and every time. Just absolutely fantastic stuff. And I gotta say, one of my favorite parts about this is not only the songwriting, but the sounds, the production, sonically speaking. This is just a spot-on brutal death metal record. And that's what I like. I like a band that knows how to produce an album, that actually has really good mixing and production. And these guys just nailed it. Seahorse Sound Studio in Los Angeles it was recorded in. If you're in LA, go there, because this sounds amazing. The production is great. It's not overproduced. It's still got a little bit of grit, but yeah, it's polished. It has everything that I really like about brutal death metal just kind of combined into one. As I said, it's nothing really original, but it's still extremely good, and I gotta recommend this to you guys. I'll provide links down below where you can get it. There's the standard jewel case, which has some pretty disgusting artwork. Absolutely love that. The layout is fantastic. You get a booklet with the lyrics, thanks, band photo. Definitely worth the purchase of getting. There's also a DVD case version, but I don't know if that's sold out yet. If it's not, you should definitely pick that up, because it comes with a poster and a patch. So I'm going to highly recommend this to you guys. If you're a fan of brutal death metal, you're going to love it. If you're not into that sort of stuff, and you don't really care for brutal death, then this isn't going to change your mind. So, highly recommend it. I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And as always, keep it metal.